The Gamer's Tale. I'm Trent Gander. I'm not your DM for this evening. I'm handing that off to Steven. We are going on our second adventure into the Shadowrun realm after a very interesting first run last time. Not last week, because it's been 2 weeks. And without further ado, I hand it over to Steven.
Good evening. I misplaced something. There it is.
Did it again.
I found it. No, leave me alone. All right. So, who wants to catch us up on where we were 2 weeks ago? Any volunteers? Okay, go ahead.
So we all met up at a Matrix club, and were contacted by somebody, by Mr. John. Find Omar Siddiqui, an elf who has a weapons prototype. We think. Well, we know it's a weapon, and he's going to pay us a bunch of money. He's a long haul. Pay us a bunch of money. And he's potentially renting an area where the last. That's where our last information puts him, and basically just. And
we're hopefully not going to stab anyone this time.
Let's say, Steven, something else happened. Something happened to you, didn't it?
Yes.
Some things were said. Someone was stabbed. That's it.
No one died.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
It really isn't, but
Tonight on
character, it's not.
Tonight on Slim tries not to have someone murdered.
Okay.
It's going to be hard considering.
Caveat off of that, you guys were actually leaving Redmond, and his laptop in Omar's old apartment.
We also got jumped by stupid fucking thugs.
Yeah, you did. You got attacked.
Got rid of them pretty easily.
They were handled very quickly. Yes.
So did I, and I shrugged it off like a.
Well, yeah, boss.
Did they actually hit you, or did they just shoot at you?
Me?
Yes.
Oh no, they actually hit me. I took some damage, but it was like one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing.
Made them go away.
The beautiful thing about street thugs is they usually don't have the best shit, but there's a lot of them. All right. But yeah, you'd found the laptop and you'd handed it off to your Decker Webb, and he had looked at it and found out that Omar was looking at hotels in Renton.
Oh, in Renton? I thought it was the Renton Hotel.
No, it's the Renton area.
That's a place?
Hotel in Renton. Yes.
Okay.
Renton is a district of Seattle.
Yeah.
It's whereas Redmond's like the ghetto, like no one goes there. It's just you don't do it, right? Renton is it's a little bit nicer. It's like a suburban, middle class America. You can find some okay hotels there. Nothing super fancy. That's downtown, but your chances of being murdered in the street are smaller, much smaller.
File that under the things I know.
Still there.
Well, that's helpful.
But smaller.
Yeah.
It's never zero.
Yeah, no. It's like your chances of being killed by a cow are very small, but not zero.
Especially if you
I
took
like
them
what
off.
you did there.
Anyway.
Thankfully,
Mr.
Siddiqui was sloppy.
Let me pull up my map. And I'll give you an estimate. Also, if you, I'm pretty sure I see it under the Maps tab. There's 2 links. These are fully interactive maps that you can scroll around and take a look at.
Oh, fancy.
So chose. From where you guys are to the hotel that you're looking, maybe and it's kind of mountainy. So
And of course, it's right near a knight errant.
it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there are 2 maps on there, like I said. A little more detailed. One's like the area and everything like that. This one has like
Cool.
yeah. The Shadowrun community. Do I sound like that? Do I really sound like that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I am so sorry to all of you.
Oh my god.
it's okay. We're used to it.
Fuck you, brother. Anyway,
Focus.
you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like someone's like doing a really bad impression of me in the background.
It's pretty much it.
It is a little distracting. Although for me,
I'm
it's
sorry.
no.
No, it's cool. It's just I wasn't expecting it. What was the fucking question now?
I don't remember.
I
Oh yeah, the
couldn't hear.
Shadowrun community has like the least amount of followers, but it has the most dedicated followers.
Oh yeah, especially the Germans apparently.
The
Oh,
Germans
yeah.
are weird, man. I don't know why they're so into it.
Probably because they
Yeah.
probably
State
live
of
it.
crop.
That's
State
fair.
of crop. They love all the love for Germany in that.
It's also like Britain in the UK. D&D over there is very much like Starfinder. It's very space futuristic, that kind of stuff. Whereas in America, we're obsessed with the fantasy. We want to go back in time, that style. Anyway,
Great Scott.
yeah.
Scott.
But yeah, so you guys are
Indubitably.
gonna head up towards that hotel. You guys have like a 2 or 3 hour drive. Is there anything anyone wants to try and take care of or talk about in the meantime till we get there, or you want to just like get there now?
Are we?
all in the same
I
car?
do.
Are we
Well,
all
No.
there's 2 vehicles, and I remember Laura, Trent, sorry, Pitts, Slim, Rebel were in riding back from his apartment, and I remember Webb, Ironside, and she would have kept Slim. But yeah,
High-fived, left the scene of the crime.
yeah, so I mean, you could have. I mean, either vehicle will hold all party members. So if you wanted, you could jump into the other one, vice versa. Though I know Slim is driving his vehicle, so it might make sense Ghost to get in the vehicle with them.
Yeah. Quick question. Did anybody check for cameras before we left?
Earlier, Webb had actually been looking at the area because he was doing his surveillance, and he only saw
Okay.
the only camera that he could really notice in the immediate area that would have been of any
Was in the
interest was
cafe.
inside the cafe. So you're safe for now.
Oh, thank God.
Out of character.
We didn't leave any witnesses, did we? I mean,
We did.
Besides all the cafe
did.
patrons.
And the,
No,
the
they're not
dudes
gonna.
that Ghost
The-
made walk away.
The guys that
This-
walked away, yeah.
This is
That
Redmond.
don't recognize me. So
This is Redmond, though. Crime is a very common thing out in the streets, very commonly.
That's why I
It's-
wasn't too worried about it.
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
going up
so
on a two.
there is actually something I want to do on the drive, by the way.
Okay.
I want to call a contact.
Who would you like to contact?
Well, I have 2 contacts. I'd like to contact my good old friend from back in the day. Her name is Felicia Johnson.
Felisa Johnson. All right. The corporate secretary, I believe.
Yes, she is.
Okay. Give her. What are you? Are you gonna message her first, or just ring her directly?
I'm a messenger first and make sure she's available.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna ring her directly.
Okay.
Directly.
You know, it is her lunchtime, so she probably answers.
Yeah.
But yeah, couple rings, answers. Hello, what's up?
Felicia, Mon Blonde, how are you doing? It is me. It is good. We haven't talked in a while. Have you been keeping up with the latest fashions?
No, I've been very busy, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What is the reason, if I may ask?
Just an upkick. We got a lot of new hires in, and unfortunately, they don't know their way around. And instead of HR, that's been passed on to me.
Oh, I totally understand. You were a good friend and helped me get settled. But listen, I would like to send you a what is it? A file, a photo. Would you be able to see if you recognize this man? And if you know the name, um, Omar Sadiki.
I can take a look around. I don't recognize the name from our place. Um, but I can. I have a few friends with some of the different corporations. I'll ask if they know anything.
I would really appreciate that. Um, by the way, I got my hands on some new stuff out of Harajuku. Out of Harajuku. Perhaps I can send some your way sometime.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let me I'll when I find out something about Omar, I'll set up a date and a time we can hang out.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the new stuff coming out of there is magnifique.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you, and I'll ask around for you.
I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, I always do. Especially when I get to talk to you. And then I think we'll just hang up the phone.
Yeah. Please. Click. Done.
Who?
Yeah.
Out of character. Was that who's? Where is he in the car? Is he in my car?
No,
Did-
I'm in the other. I'm
Okay,
in
good.
Slim's car.
No, he's
So yeah,
in.
you're with
Right.
Slim.
No,
Did you?
he's not.
I
No,
thought he
I'm
said he
with
was
the.
getting over.
No, I was in the
With
same car that I
Ironsides and me?
originally. Yeah,
Okay.
with Ironsides. Sorry. My
Okay,
bad.
my bad.
Because we have a troll and a dwarf.
That's fine. Yep.
Dwarf's playing with the window.
Both of those vehicles have more than enough space. Bought vehicles for it too.
All right, so I missed part of the first part. This is taking place immediately after our little fight.
Not necessarily immediately after, but
Same
probably
day.
drive.
On the drive there, because he said it was like what, 3 hours,
It's about 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah.
2.5 hours. Yeah.
I'm asking that this is the same day that happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Same day. It was noon when you guys left Redmond. You're heading to Renton. You know, you'll get there mid-afternoon.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm gonna send a photo of Mr. Johns to her. See if she recognizes him.
Okay.
Message. Do you recognize this man? Or want to know who he might work for?
My internet.
DM Steven, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. So I have only pair.
Thing. You can use a first aid kit to speed it up. But fun fact, since you're in Ironside's car, he has the Valkyrie module. You could just go lay down in that for the drive.
Okay, I'll do that.
There you go. And it's this
Sorry.
little idiom that you use. Big and tall, it might be a little cramped for them because they're like, for you it's a little more spacey. You know, you could lay on your side if you wanted to, but it's just this white table with a clear dome over top. You lay in it, start scanning. There's like a little mist, and then these little arms start coming down, like stitching up where you were shot.
It's like an
That
auto
sounds
dock
like fun.
from. That's like an auto dock from Fallout.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's really cool. All right.
Certainly save
costs
some
like-
money on that dock wagon.
It costs like $5,000.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope you're dead. It's a- time of year. Uh, is your van own flair to it?
I'll probably keep it the mute colored. Probably gray.
I'm assuming.
No windows.
That's what I'm honestly said.
Great.
They'll be back with us in a minute.
No.
Either way,
Baby, come back.
What? Well, please hold on. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh,
Trent, are you back? Yeah. All right. So back to our original question. Ironside's van is gray. What color is your van?
I'd probably say somewhere that it's either black or matte black.
Does it have windows? Please say
Yeah.
no. Okay, so it's like a big Suburban then. Okay.
Well, there
I
are
expected
windows, of course,
nothing
in the
less.
front. There's nothing. I don't want people looking in the back, so the back won't have windows. But there's windows in the back doors.
So Laura, we were right.
Hey.
I could barely hear the conversation. I was becoming very frustrated because my internet keeps crapping out.
It's okay. It's all right.
Actually, that does remind me. Is Ty back?
Ty, do you realize you're
Can you hear
gone?
me?
Yeah,
Can
he's
you
back.
hear me? I thought that little brip could have been me.
No,
Hey.
we got you.
Yay!
But yeah, you guys are in Renton, and as I said, it looks like any mid-sized town in the U.S. You know, pretty nondescript area. The area that you're in, passed by some houses, a couple restaurants, small stores like a hardware store, whatever have you. And there's a kind of looks like a Holiday Inn.
I'm not a genius, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express last night.
It's been a while.
Interesting, Rebel.
But it has a sign out front that says the Renton Inn.
That's
You know, it's
totally not hard to say.
not at all.
Written
It,
in.
it has 2 floors, very easily noticeable. No doors on the outside except for the front door coming in that you can see. You guys pile out and head on in.
Yeah.
Should I leave a shotgun in the?
I thought you said the short guy. I was like, that's mean.
No, shot.
I wouldn't flash it around here. Maybe just keep the small ones.
Okay, and deep.
Proceed.
Did he
Um,
tell us?
Perception check.
That would be. Odds.
No one.
Earlier.
Probably.
What?
So we kind of just walked.
You guys are in. Well, he
Oh my god.
just.
It's not like astral projection where you leave your body. It's just sight.
But yeah, you get in. There's a young elven lady at the desk, at the front desk. He says, "How can I help you?"
I let Slim go talk to her.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes,
Can
you
I
have,
see
you
over
have a
the
registration. There'd probably be like a shorter dwarven counter off to the side.
All right, I'm gonna go chill on that thing and lean up against it, like I'm holding up that.
Okay. Yes. Do you have a reservation, sir?
No, unfortunately. Hi. I'm Robert Gordon. I'm looking for a man by the name of Zadiki. He may not be going by that alias.
Can you spell that for me, sir?
Zadiki.
I don't have anyone by that name, sir.
Then as a man, a slender man, tall, blonde hair. Has he checked in recently?
We've had a few guests. What's his meta type?
What?
Tweaker.
What's his meta type?
I'll whisper if you don't know.
I do not know. That was
Okay,
not
I'll
my
whisper
notes.
in his ear. Elf.
He was an elf.
Do you know when he might have checked in?
Probably the last couple days.
Okay. She goes back and she's looking. Because the name's not. Second floor, room 23. Should I call ahead or?
Please no. This is not one
Trying
of
to
those kind.
surprise an old friend.
Yeah, but there's he's gonna be part of our bachelor party. We don't want him to be too sure what's going on. It's all part of the plan.
Okay. She kind of looks at the group. She takes note of the menagerie of people.
I give her a
Yeah.
little wink and finger guns.
He has eclectic
I
taste.
just adjust my suit.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, second floor.
Thank you.
Down the hallway. There's
As they're leaving, I'm just gonna walk up to the counter and say, what name is he registered under, by the way?
goes back and looks it back up. A Hendrix, Mr. Hendrix.
Mr. Hendrix? Thank you. Thank you very much. You have been a big help.
All right. You can looking at her, you can tell that she's a terrible interact.
20 new yen wouldn't be much, would it?
We don't have any like visible weapons, right? Besides like, big scary troll being a weapon herself.
You're not wrong.
I'm sorry, what was said? I guess I cut out.
Visible weapons.
We don't.
I don't know, do you?
Well, I mean, I got a vest full of narco jet, but that's about it. It's
I'm
it's
I
wearing
hidden.
assume
my
you're wearing a
suit with-
jacket over that.
Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Okay.
I left the good stuff in the car, and we didn't take mine.
Darn
I
it.
did bring a backpack with my rotodrones, though.
Okay, that you could definitely fit those in a backpack. Be a little heavy for you, but you could do it.
I have my rapier stick in the holster in my suit.
Okay. Cool.
And I have a ballistic mask.
Okay.
Uh,
Like
It's I have a jacket pocket.
that's still a big jacket.
yeah.
Have you worn a trench coat? Those things have big pockets.
I have worn a trench coat. Me and Cody have both worn the same trench coat.
At the same
Look,
Same
time.
time?
I hate that trench coat.
No, individually.
That's so romantic.
I had to know.
We used to live together.
Oh my god, that was
Oh,
fantastic.
I ship it. I ship it.
No, don't you?
You don't even know. I've watched this man destroy a whole box.
I thought you were
I'm
gonna
not
say
talking like-
something else.
No, not like an individual box. I mean a whole case of Girl Scout cookies. This man is fucking abnormal.
Case has 12
Normal
boxes.
as fucking
Case.
Girl Scout cookies. What
That's in a day, and then do
Yeah.
that for like 12 days in a row.
How
We
many
didn't gain
boxes
a
in a
pound.
case?
About
12.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal. It's Girl Scout cookies.
Samoas and Thin Mints.
Samoa's the best.
We had
Anyway,
cases in
sorry.
our room. Cases.
Sorry.
I had everybody convinced there's such thing as a Girl Scout cookie diet, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fucking funny.
Oh my God.
Why are you so thin? Well, I've confused my body so much that kind of
Just gave up.
yeah, and now I'm skinny forever.
The good old days. Anyway, you guys
Sorry.
head up to the second floor. You make it, you know, 20, 21, 22, 23. Looking at the door, there is like a little key card reader, like with every hotel.
Okay. Let's see.
Webb, is there any surveillance? That's not from the hotel?
Key card cops.
Okay, was that just terrible for me, or was that everyone else too? Because I heard him say "I" like 6 times before it finally caught up.
Like some bad CD.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Make me a
hello.
matrix perception check.
Okay, Matrix perception. Maybe I should just click on my character.
I can put it out there for you. Wait a second. Oop, there you go. Make it easy on you. Oh, I didn't put it on there. My bad. Just make a regular perception check then.
Okay.
My bad. I thought I put it in there.
Perception. Here we go. God.
You guys are
Nailed
not
it.
doing good today. But
No, not yet.
it is not a glitch. Because you have more successes than failures. So you in the hotel there's a few different electronic devices immediately around you. You can see everyone's comm links, you can see the TVs, you can see the door locks, you can see anything electronic immediately around you. But as far as security cameras go, there's one or two on the floor. They don't get a good look at you guys though. So from where you are, there's not a good angle on you. It's kind of just the hallway, but your backs are to it currently.
Okay, good.
That
Bust
really means
out.
anything, considering this menagerie.
Are we?
Oh my god.
Like
It goes around.
Has
okay.
anybody pointed out the cameras?
I'm assuming they're like normal cameras in most
Yeah.
hotels that you can pick out quite easily.
Okay. Well,
They don't get a
you-
good look at us and
yeah.
facing our backs
Well,
are to them, whatever.
I
Oh,
checked
he's
the door to
making
see if
it
it was
doubly
locked.
sure. My character, like, just really being anxious about that.
Okay.
You can always knock on the door.
Yeah, I mean, you have a bunch of different ways to get into the room. You could knock on the door, see if he answers. You can knock the door in, which is the loud way, or you could use your maglock pass key. You cannot turn. Well, you try to turn the door handle, Rebel, and it's locked. The hotel room, it stops.
So we're going loud or we're going.
Here, let me try something. I rattle the handle really hard, like I'm trying to open it.
You hear a voice from behind the door. Yes.
Occupied.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was the wrong room. Sorry.
Thought this was the wrong room. Well, it is the wrong room. You're right, sir.
Sorry. I've been drinking, man. I lean on against the door. She left me again, man. I can't. I need someone to talk to. Just please forgive me. I'm sorry. And I'm doing this really badly. I'm just like, oh god, oh god. I'm making gestures to the other ones, like, just get ready if this goes south.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. Perhaps there's someone else you can go talk to.
There ain't no one else. I motion for Rebel to like kicking the door
We have a fucking maglock pack.
or open it.
Do the thing.
Okay, I'll use my maglock passkey right on there right away.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll. Let's take a look at the character sheet here.
We don't have to destroy property. Is basically what I'm getting at.
You're gonna roll your logic plus the rating of your maglock pass key.
Okay.
This coming from the troll that is good at destroying things.
Real quick, I part of one of my disadvantages is that I generate noise, so I'm stepping back outside of like 10 meters.
That'd be okay.
Okay. Logic.
The number.
A- That didn't even roll.
Uh,
Slash R. Did you add the rating of tie /R 11d6?
Okay.
There we go. Unfortunately, um, well, you beat you. The door is unlocked, but you think your pass key might be broken.
Oh, great.
You can always get another one.
That's not how this works.
Well, that's totally how it works.
But the door's open.
Okay, I'll write that.
So the door's open. You're already leaning against the door. What do you do, bud?
I push it open and I stumble in. Okay, passes the narco to me. Great. Is there anyone in like the visible area?
Mr. Then
I can't hear you.
man standing flex.
What?
No, it's a Discord.
It is Discord. I literally can't hear most of this conversation.
It's try that real quick.
Try what real quick? I can't hear, and it's frustrating me.
Did you get my message?
Yes.
Ah!
I will be right back.
Jesus
I'll be right back.
Christ.
you can blame it all on me.
All right, Trent, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So,
One more time.
you throw the door open, you're stumbling in. In front of you is a man that you can only assume is Mr. Omar Siddiqui himself. He matches the same build, tall, slender, roughly the same height, blonde hair, wearing sweats. He looks shocked because he immediately sees that there's more than one of you. I assume, or are you guys like stacked on the other side of the wall?
I'm fucking stacked, man.
I would have been away from the door.
Okay.
I'm sort of away from it, but I do put my foot like in the way so it doesn't actually close.
Okay. He looks alarmed and he shouts, "What are you doing? Get out of here."
Shit. We're here to help you. What's going on? Somebody do something because I think my internet's going again.
No.
He said he didn't say anything.
Balls.
I could hear you just slightly.
Trent,
Internet.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. He says, "You're in my room. Who are you?"
Hi, I'm Slim. We were hired to make sure that you're safe and to retrieve your data. So we have this two ways. You can help us go on safe, because obviously you're in some sort of danger, not from us. Or you're in danger from us.
I'm
I
at
like
those
that.
words,
Please don't resist.
At those words, I kind of step into the doorway, arms crossed,
Kind
but
of
lean
backs
against
up
it.
a little bit further into the room, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "From where I'm standing, I think I'm in danger either way."
She only bites when she's asked. But,
Oh, if you want me to.
that too. But the thing of it is, we get paid, you get safe. I want to know why you left.
Can we confirm that this is Mr. Siddiqui? Or do we just think it's him?
Make me a negotiation check.
Pretty sure that's why Slim's being like, vague.
Okay, so that's a negotiation check for me, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so let's just click on negotiation. It goes, huh?
Well, don't forget you have your first impressions bonus,
Oh,
which
yes.
is
+2?
plus 2.
Nice.
Everyone else is fucked up so far. Let's hope you don't. 4. Hey, no glitches. 4 successes. Give me a minute.
Hopefully I'll be able to hear it.
Okay. He kind of looks at you. He goes, "Well, you better come in then. Bring them all in."
Hey, come on. And I wave them all in. Don't be alarmed.
I grab my stool.
All right. He sits on his bed. There's a single bed in the room, and he points like, "I don't have many seats, but you can sit or stand where you'd like."
We've been sitting all day.
I am gonna set my bag down.
Yeah, it's decently heavy, especially for someone of your build.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once everyone's in, I'm just gonna shut the door.
Because I am Omar Siddiqui. And do you know who you work for? Or who you're working for currently? Excuse me.
That's not part of the job.
Someone with money.
Yeah.
Fair.
The anonymity that we have from not knowing keeps us safe.
So you're all shadow runners then?
More or less.
So
I mean, we'll talk about that later. He kind of eyeballs all of you, and he points at you, Ghost, and goes, "You don't look like a runner." Oh no, I know who you work for, 'cause I'm trying to not work for them anymore.
No, we don't ask things like that. You.
Do you care to know who you work for?
Well, I know Ghost here has been itching to know that all this time.
Well, then I'll tell you.
Better to not know.
You're working for a group that's called the Crimson Dawn. Do you know who they are?
Would Slim remember anything related to this from his old days?
How old is Slim?
Slim
Again?
is 70.
70. And
Damn.
how long ago did he? He's an elf. How long ago did he leave? 70s for an elf is like 30.
Okay.
Reasonable.
How long ago did he leave that job?
I would say maybe 10 years, maybe less.
All right, roll me memory.
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 because you have first-hand knowledge with this type of stuff.
What about photographic memory does not come into this?
I'll give you that.
Is this everyone over the age of 70?
Memory.
If you would have probably first-hand interactions with these people.
Oh, great.
Considering they're not in my group of
No, you would
yeah,
not.
I consider that.
All right, so this is what check? Oh, memory. Never mind. There it is. Modifiers, just straight.
I'll tell you what, and then whatever you get for photographic.
Okay.
+2 for stand. I feel like that's
Oh my
decent.
God, that's perfect.
Nice.
Jesus.
I hope you guys don't want me to do anything else the rest of the day because it's night.
God damn it. 3.
Any better
Well,
than that?
you don't remember why you know the name, but you know the name. Rebel, you've trained some of their guys. They're a former paramilitary turned terrorist organization that changed their side of the business when, well, more peaceful times came about. Recently, they've been acting as a terrorist organization for the past 30 years or so.
So would you say they had probably a patch?
They may have at one time. They probably no longer do.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I collect patches. I feel like my guy would collect patches, and my stool has Velcro on the bottom for patches. But I
feel like this is something you're pulling out of your ass at this exact moment.
Yeah.
You can flip over your
little bit.
stool and
they might have a patch like one of these guys. Maybe, who knows?
I would say you don't keep it with you. It's one of the ones that like you keep in your box. It's not one of your proudest ones.
Okay.
You didn't want to train them, but orders are orders. And you trained them when they were still paramilitary.
Before.
No, because that kind of thing would have been kept very off the book. I've been like hiring a Shadowrun group. There's no paper trail for it. Yeah. But yeah, Slim, you know the name. That's about all you know. Rebel, you know a decent amount about them.
I'm still debating on whether I want to tell everybody about them.
That's your prerogative.
All right, I'm gonna act like I don't know them.
Okay. He kind of looks at the group. He's like, "Well, they're a terrorist. Say it easily. They're terrorists.
I don't really care.
That's fine and dandy. You don't have to. They don't deal with larger areas like where I assume you're from. They deal with mostly small countries wanting to be taken over by larger countries. That's a different story altogether. I left, well, because they kidnapped me first. I saw a chance to get away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you what we can do here. I'm going to lay out a deal. All right.
I didn't think you had had a very good chance anyways, man.
No. But I have some money, and I'll give each of you 1,000 New Yen if you leave me alone. Let me go on my business. Let me go on my way. And what I can give you in exchange for that is my knowledge.
Of
Did they not tell you anything?
We're told you
I
do
des-
ballistics. We're told you do ballistics.
Yeah. Weapons, armor, research, development.
That's nice, but it's not you. It's not.
Well,
Yes, the thing I'm currently working on is the prototype. Have any of you ever heard of the? Yes, I do. Have any of you ever heard of, the Ultimax?
Ultimax 70?
Any of the Ultimax line? That's my flagship.
Yeah. I have a Ultimax 70 in the truck. Or the car.
Yeah, that's what made my name.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you let me go about my way. You can take the prototype, you can take the data. I don't care. I was just gonna sell it. You leave me alone, and give you some cash, and 1 IOU.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
No, don't.
Oh, yes, it does. You see, I don't like dealing with terrorists very much at all. But
This is why we don't ask.
this is why we don't ask. But for the most part, we're mostly going to be paid for the prototype and the data, because that's what they really want. You're right, this is why we don't ask.
Hmm? No, it's not.
Oh, Omar speaks up and goes, What did they say to you? What did
It
the
don't
Johnson?
matter.
No, I've been dealing with you guys for the past 15 years. What did they say to you? They're terrorists, but they're an honest group. Well, their morals are loose, but they're honest about what they say. They don't claim to be anything but terrorists.
Terrifying terrorist.
I get that. They told us that one of their employees left with a prototype, the data that they want. They say either stole. I was going on the impression that you were being coerced by an outside force. We literally thought this was a AAA corporation.
No, I was going to sell it to a AAA corporation, but, if it means my life, you can have it. I don't give a shit. I can always get more money later.
They also wanted your expertise and not necessarily you in one piece.
I got an idea.
Yes, little man.
I feel like it involves dismemberment.
Partially. And we can modify this idea a little bit if we need to. So, we'll make a copy of this stuff. We'll make him encrypt one of these. We give them the encrypted one, say we can't fucking open it. And we'll bring them back like a hand.
If they researched me well enough, in about 2 seconds, they're gonna figure out that's a bald-faced lie.
I mean, we weren't hired to crack this encryption. We just didn't open it.
Which I think they would appreciate.
Well, I mean, they said
They said he had to have his arms for whatever they were going to use.
Yeah, he's got his arms, just not his hand.
We also said we wouldn't guarantee his safety if he tried anything, but they also said that you were a rather meek man.
I don't like violence. I'll make money off of it, but I don't like it.
Fair enough. We did encounter some armed individuals in the street. Not necessarily hit squad level, but we could plausibly say that they were goons you hired with what small savings you had in order to keep us off your back, and in the crossfire, you didn't make it.
That sounds fair.
But what if they want a body?
We get more if he's alive.
We get more if he's alive, but we also get more trouble down the road. Knight Errant isn't going to be very pleased with people aiding terrorism.
Tell you what you can do. Take a finger off my left hand. I'm right-handed anyway. It won't make a huge impact. Just not the thumb. Well, the thumb's needed for grabbing, and it's easier if you don't take the thumb.
Oh, no, I know.
Combat X. Whap.
Ring finger.
All right. Okay, then. He was... Get to that in a sec. You don't even have to roll it, dude. He's going to let you do it. You just give it a minute. I'll give you the data. I don't recommend looking at it. I left a present on there for them, so let them have it. And he goes to underneath the bed and pulls out this large, it's a large case, sets it on the bed, opens up, and it is very clearly a prototype of a firearm. It's roughly the size of an HMG, has a bipod, big ass box magazine. He says, in here, you can take this with you.
Dibs.
Fine.
We have to
that's a
hand that
prototype.
over, Rebel.
Yeah.
Sad face. Get any more of these?
He
The
said it was
point
a
is
It's a
it's
prototype.
I'm
not
guessing
made.
no. I'm guessing the answer is no, despite your enthusiasm.
Well, some people make them in batches. I don't know.
Afraid not there, pal.
It's worth an ask. It was worth it.
I mean, we probably should do any minor surgery outside of the hotel room.
Start in the bathroom.
True, but are you squeamish, Mr. Derek, Mr. Siddiqui?
It's Omar, and no, I'm not.
Mm.
This group has a tendency to test on less than willing participants.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure that you're not going to scream and that the troll doesn't have to hold you. Yeah.
I'll make sure we don't scream.
Okay.
All right.
So we have a deal then. You take my finger, I give you an IOU and 1,000 yen each, and you leave me alone until you need your IOU.
That sounds good for me. What does everyone else think? Because I'm just one part of this.
I think we don't ask questions. And this is why.
This is why.
Frenchie, shut the fuck up. Ha! You ain't professional. Shut up.
I do ask that you keep your voices down. I do have neighbors.
This is a hotel.
I don't want to. I don't trust no one.
Well, obviously both sides are not giving us the full story, which is fine in my perspective. We get, what was it?
1,000
3K?
each, he said.
We each get 4,500 new yen, and we play both sides.
All right, so let's.
There's plenty of other ways.
There are plenty of other ways.
Okay, so let's get this over with. I'd like to have dinner soon.
I would have probably brought one of my... No, I wouldn't have. I'm going to go out and quickly get one of the medical kits from my... from the van.
You don't need that.
But yes, Cody, you can now cut off the finger, sir.
Hwah!
You don't have to roll.
You
for
don't
it.
have to.
Said me for
Do
the
it.
second time.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a critical miss, just getting the whole hand.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Anyway,
Also, might want to use something not as big as an axe.
it's a combat axe. It's got a smaller tip. You can get it done.
It's a tomahawk, pretty much.
Then he whips out the knife and goes for swinging that around.
Anyway, you guys have collected the finger. You have the prototype in the box.
I made damn sure he did not scream.
Yes,
It's
you
in
made
the
sure he did not
box.
scream. You have the data, which he reminds you, please. Well, I don't care if you look or not, but just, I would not recommend it.
Okay.
He says, now if you excuse me, I have to take care of this. he's wrapping it as you're talking.
Sir, you're leaking on the floor.
Yeah, I know that's gonna cost me.
It's
Anyway.
the bathroom full. Just wop it up.
You have a good day, and I'll hear from you when you need me.
Mm. How do we get in contact with you if we need to call in your IOU?
He hands you over. He gives you his fuck. He sends his information over to you, Slim.
All right. Thank you. I might be holding the finger.
I'm gonna go over to
Look
Web
over
real quick.
there.
Then we'll be giving the finger.
I want to go over to Web real quick. For any
Mhm.
other electronics in here.
I'll make a scan real quick. Let's see. Matrix perception plus. Oop.
What?
Is that +2?
No, but you don't notice anything other than the TV and the phone that he has in his room. You may. You, Rebel, and Slim are the only ones that kind of light up in your astral perception. No, Renton is, middle class, but they're not that middle class. The first step into middle class. This area, at least. So you guys exit. He shows you to the door, closes it very quickly behind you, almost hitting one of you in the butt.
Wasn't me.
It
Whoever
would have
was
been
last.
Slim. It's Slim.
So the door did hit you on the way out.
Anyway, and you guys head downstairs to your cars and are on your way back. Well, whoever contacts Mr. Johnson contacts Mr. Johnson.
Real quick,
Yes.
before we start heading back.
Yes.
Once we do get outside and kind of like, I guess, where we're not really going to be seen, in a way, I would like to grab Ghost. I was going to say by the neck, but I'll say by the collarbone and slam him into the wall.
By the collarbone. Not the collar, the collarbone.
Ow.
Yeah, like hand on the collarbone, push him into the wall.
Okay.
Not grabbing the collarbone, no. Push him into the
Jesus.
wall.
Oh, I like where this is going.
What does that even do?
Escalating so quickly. What does it? Well, they didn't hit you, actually. They just kind of just, like, pushed you. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
All right, you.
Oh, God.
fucking listen. Don't say a fucking word. Don't listen. Just listen, alright? You listen. You're not a runner. So you shut up. You're not a runner. You're clearly not one of us. Oh no, you're in over your head, mate. You need to learn. You need to learn. I like pull him away from the wall just to slam him back into it. Shut up. Listen to me, you little shit. You're in over your head. Whatever you think this is, it ain't it, alright? You need to get out of this. You need to get out of this. This ain't for you. You ask too many questions.
Give me a second. Rotate.
Out of character. Is he talking? Because I can't hear Dennis.
He's very quiet, but he is talking.
I actually can't
might
hear
need
him
to
at
turn-
all.
You might need to turn him up.
I heard him some.
You might need to turn him up.
I've turned him all the way up, and I can't hear anything.
It's pretty clear on my end.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is weird.
Okay, because I can hear him right now, but he did go silent for a little bit. I just assumed that was because he wasn't talking right away.
Oh no, he was just very. No, you were very, very quiet when you're doing that voice anyway.
I actually can't hear
No,
anything.
I heard him. I heard him okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear Rebel.
Okay. So, Ghost, is this that's the course of action you want to take?
I'll be right back because I need to hear this.
Do I want to do that? Stun ball or... You know what? No. I'll be the professional here.
So no levitating.
No. Not in public.
Okay.
Not during the day.
All right.
Did all your
So,
other magic in public during the day?
Yes, but that magic changed what it looked like.
Oh.
Okay. So, moving along, you guys have your very polite
No, not
discussion.
moving along.
Trying to
Not
diffuse
moving along.
situations here.
No, that's my job.
Let me tell you a little story.
I don't care.
Well, you should, because it might just save you from getting fucking killed.
I know what will save me from getting killed. It ain't you. It ain't your life story. It ain't anything to do
It
with
ain't
you.
my story. It is a friend of mine.
I don't care.
Let's just say, if you don't know who you're working for, you're most likely to get fragged at the meet afterwards, okay? If you
No.
do that, you
I
leave
ain't
yourself
before.
open.
I ain't ever before because I know not to ask questions and not to
Listen.
double cross my employer.
Yes, well, here's the thing, you idiot. Sometimes that doesn't even matter, especially when you're working with terrorists.
Okay,
Or
let's take a
large-
chill pill for a second here, guys.
Or a large
This is getting a little out of hand. Okay, you both made a couple of good points, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't remember your name, Big Troll.
Pit.
Thank you. You are right that asking questions is bad in this line of work.
I know because I've been doing it for years.
Clearly not that well.
Okay, throwing insults and making fun of people isn't going to help this. Okay?
Clearly you're not a good professional if you're attacking your teammate.
You've started fights with 2 people. I'm just saying.
Start that fight, eh?
Your people skills need
Well,
work.
you got stabbed, friend.
For what? For what? You stabbed me for asking legitimate questions.
That's why.
Tone of
You're
voice
a
does really
fucking
matter.
idiot, and I'm not sure if I want to work with someone like this.
Good.
Okay.
Clearly.
Well, I tried. I go to my
if
van.
I'm not respected for my prowess, for what I know, for my experiences, then why should I work with you?
I'm just
You're
gonna toss out like a little idea. This reminds me of the A-Team, Mr. T not wanting to get on a helicopter. You about to get on the helicopter with us.
Are you just gonna trank me a goddamn gun?
I step into this conversation. It's really that I've only heard like a fourth of it. Listen, Ghost. You say you're not respected, but you have been
No, I am
respecting
not.
us. You've not been respecting us. You come in here, you start accusing us of everything. You act like you're better than everyone else on this team. Because that's what we are. We are unfortunately a team.
Well,
Tone it
I
back.
have been attacked twice.
And you have provoked it, each and every one of them.
How
I'm-
have I provoked the first time, huh?
Tone
Shut
of
up.
voice really does matter. So,
Listen,
let's put it this way.
Shut up.
When we were first at the bar, sat down, you started asking way too many questions. You really didn't, and Slim runs his eyes over the I'm assuming it's a very nice suit that Ghost has.
yes, it is.
You stuck out. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do when I come into that bar is I'm going to try to be as low profile. This suit, nice as it is, and it is a nice suit, does not do that. So to the extent that asking questions can get you a lot of places, the grave, even the upper hand, but you're dressed in such a way and you're doing such a line of work that you are going to have questions asked about you. And all well and good, you can do magic. I can't really at all.
Oh shit, that's not it.
You got something that I can't do. That makes you valuable. However, the way you seem to start going at people you don't know, even if you have the best of intentions, makes you a bit volatile, which makes this whole place a bomb. And I don't like uncontained bombs. I like controlling when they go off, and you are making it so that they go off whenever they want to, and that makes it more likely that I, and by extension Pitt, get killed. And if we get killed, then pretty much everyone else is getting killed too, because if they can take down a troll, they can take down each and every one of you too.
I understand what you are saying, but you must understand when any corporation is involved, any corporation, the potential for betrayal goes through the roof. I know this from experience.
Not if you work with him and don't ask questions.
Oh, really? You've never had a Johnson try and frag you over keeping extra money, huh?
No.
Well, then you clearly have been lucky, because I've seen it happen.
No,
I've seen
I've
it
been
happen where just
professional.
having seen, no, even if you are professional, because sometimes people are greedy, eh? Just because you're a professional doesn't stop the other person from being greedy.
I'm sorry. The moment you walked into the conversation, you immediately asked for more money.
I did not.
Oh, yes, you did. The moment
no, I did not. That was not the first thing I asked. I saved that till later.
After we were told the job, you immediately asked for more cash.
It is called a negotiation.
Yeah, this is the first part of an opening tango. If I immediately ask you to pay for all the dinner when I asked you out, well, that's just not a good idea, now is it?
No, but they always have extra money. Again, Believe it or not, I do know things.
Extra
I know
money
how
means extra
corporations
problems.
work. I know how corporations work. Have you worked for one?
I can't say that I have, but I have done enough jobs with people like
Exactly.
what we're working for to know that the more money you get spent on, the more likely it's easier to just say, what's the price of a bullet these days? 3 new yen? 2? That's a lot cheaper than 3,000.
While that may be cheaper, you know they are holding them back for themselves.
So, I'm alive at the end of the day.
Maybe.
I get paid. I still get to see tomorrow.
Maybe, but money is important.
It
And
is.
I know these things.
But I need to be alive in order to spend it.
And you can trust me, I will keep you alive.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, I do know a
This-
thing or two.
I
The
have.
argument on the street
At that,
is beginning to draw some eyes.
at that, I'd like to let's see here. What can I do at this point? I'd like to pop Incubus Shroud again.
Review
Why?
for us non-mages what that means.
The target gains an idealized appearance in the eyes of. Note the idealized appearance will be different for each observer in the group. So while one is a man covered in whipped cream, and another just sees a friend offering a free coffee, the target's attitude towards the caster immediately becomes friendly.
It makes them look like someone that they.
So you're trying to
listen to,
influence the group,
essentially.
is pretty much what you're saying. Great. Okay.
Wait, us or like people watching us?
Everyone. Anybody who
Oh.
sees me.
He's
Within
like
the
trying
area
to
of
charm
effect.
everyone or something.
It's
Okay.
straight up. It's not even a charm. It's just straight up. They become friendly.
Ah, okay, interesting. Oh, that's what you did last
Yeah.
session, right? Okay.
Okay.
And they don't remember if it succeeds. They don't remember me. They remember the illusion.
Hmm.
Cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Note that I am not
Yeah,
part of this because I am not looking.
Yeah. We should probably get out of here.
I'm not even gonna ask you guys to roll for that. That's
I'm wondering what he's doing with Incubus Shroud now.
It
So he
sounds
wants to make
dangerous.
sure everybody who sees him is friendly.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to leverage it so that you set me down.
Oh,
Wait, you're picked
not
up?
me.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
it's just pressed against the wall. You're not picked up.
Or let go
Oh.
of me then. Either
Just
way, he's
ask.
trying to leverage it to get out of this situation without having to admit to anything because
Oh.
he knows he's right.
Oh, okay.
We're all
Alright,
assholes in
alright.
this group.
I'm gonna step in now. I tried to step in earlier.
Ironside would be offended by that
I'm
comment.
gonna step in
This is
All
true.
of us are offended by him.
and
Hmm.
No,
You
the
guys-
comment that everyone's an asshole.
This is true. There we go.
Uh,
Why didn't that
you
work
guys
Mhm.
contact Mr. Johnson. You inform that you are unable to recover Mr. Siddiqui
Well, why stop
Uh,
the roleplay? Fine.
Because we're about to kill each other.
because
That's
you
why.
weren't role playing anymore. You guys were just fucking arguing.
That's roleplay.
Not when it becomes disruptive and stops the flow of the game.
That's fair.
That's
Fair.
what role playing games are for.
Yeah.
Yes and no. We can argue semantics later.
Sure
You guys
thing.
contact Mr. Johnson, inform that you were unable to recover all of Mr. Siddiqui. He put up a fight, hired some thugs, whatever lie you tell him. But you have, proof of his death. You have the prototype. You have the data. And he says, "All right, meet me at cyberspace." He asks how long you need. From like two hours, give or take.
Yeah.
So you guys heading to cyberspace. You get in, go to the back where you met him last time. Same Mr. Johnson, same Mrs. Johnson there. And they invite you down. Say, "Can I get any of you a drink?"
No.
Yes.
No.
The drink sounds really nice right now.
Oh, no, thank you.
Not for me, thanks.
What's the strongest shit you got?
Just take your pick over there.
I don't even look. I'm just gonna point say that one.
All right. Well, go get it.
I'm gonna go up and just grab a bottle.
That's fair. That's fine. It's not his bar.
Don't care about it.
I offer you
Yeah,
everything
sure.
this man has, and it's not mine.
Ghost just rolls his eyes.
He says, "All right. So I understand you have my data and you have my prototype."
Yes.
Okay.
Should point to his data with the finger.
With his
Takes the data from you. You hand over the large
Oof.
case. And you said you had proof of Mr. Siddiqui's untimely passing.
I produce the finger if I have it.
I would assume you put it in your pocket or a baggie or something.
It was baggy, or at least wrapped
Baggy
it.
on ice.
Yeah, to make sure it's
on ice.
Throw it in a fast food drink container.
This
It's actually
isn't-
someone's like old Tupperware.
This isn't much, but it's a lot easier to ditch than a whole body if we get pulled over by Knight Errant.
Understandable. It's unfortunate that you couldn't recover Mr. Siddiqui. He would have been a great asset. My deal is, and he hands over a credit stick to each of you. He says, "Unfortunately, I can't give you the bonus for Mr. Siddiqui, but does anyone remember the amount you negotiated for? Was it 30? Was it
3,500 with the prototype.
3,500 with the prototype. All right."
Yes.
And he hands you all cred sticks. Like, don't spend it all in one place. And
I can't promise that.
I will
You're not my dad.
Probably gonna happen.
be in touch.
Mm.
No more work.
Okay.
Now that I have your information, and you have mine, I look forward to working with you again. Now, if you'll please excuse me, and he points towards the door. I have a bar.
Real quick. Don't contact me if A's involved, and she points to Ghost.
I want to challenge Pitt to a drinking contest.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Ghost
If
is
he,
nothing.
Okay.
I go up to Ghost.
What?
Listen, money seems to go a long way with you, and just for all the inconvenience we all got each other, here, I hand him the cred stick that has I think it was 1,500 Nuyen that we found underneath the mattress. Look,
That's 1,500 that you found. You don't have to tell anyone else. That's your prerogative.
look. This is 1,500 Nuyen. This is mattress money that Siddiqui had. To smooth things over, and if this is the last time we work together, to send you on your way. Hopefully buy yourself a nice drink, maybe an even nicer suit, or a crappy suit. I don't care.
Very well. I'll take it. I understand your concerns.
Yeah. Because a team is necessary for success. And if we keep going at each other's throats like this, well, that might just result in all of us being dead.
That is true. But again, I have never raised a hand against any one of us.
Oh,
Your companion has.
that doesn't matter. And I raise my shirt, and you see that there is a significant scar along one side and a couple of bullet wounds that had been there previously. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the one that wields the gun that kills people.
That is true. I don't even need a gun. He smiles.
I give him a slightly cold
Why
smile.
don't you let me tell you a story, huh? Over a drink. I buy you a drink. You've given me some money. I'll buy you a drink. Why don't you let me tell you a story?
Drinks all round.
Yes, all of you. I will buy each and every one of you a drink if you will listen to my story.
How many drinks are you buying?
He said each of us a drink.
A drink for now. But if the story goes long, obviously I will buy a second round. I do not mind.
I don't care about your story. I don't care about your drink. So right.
Well then,
Shot
it
for
is
shot.
your loss. Don't care about my drinks, but if you don't want to listen, you do not have to. But there is a method to my madness, as some might say.
At least admit it's madness. I'll take that drink.
Very well. Come. I'll go down to the bar and I'll go to the bar and or buy drinks for everyone who's willing to accept it.
I take the largest, most expensive drink I can get of my taste, which is probably like a triple this shot of vodka.
That's fine. It's your own money that you gave me, so.
Me and Pitt are going shot for shot, and I want to play the knife game.
Of course you do. You realize her hands are like metal, right? Oh wait, his hands are metal too.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm just using the bottle that I got, Johnson.
We're gonna cover the knife game first.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you're gonna do a shot, knife game, shot, knife game, shot, knife game.
Yeah. Yeah. So shot, knife game. Other person takes their shot, knife game.
Okay. Then whoever's going first, make a dexterity check -1.
Where's Dex?
I'm sorry, I don't think you have dexterity. My bad.
Agility.
Agility.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Actually, I should let you go first because you're the one that suggested the game anyway. Ow!
You
Big
all right?
oof.
Sounded
Oh, am I rolling now? Sorry.
Oh, I've got all my fingers in the...
The
Man,
knife
I
goes
remember
chop,
playing
chop, chop.
that in the barracks with you, man.
All right, Cody, you come. Or excuse me, Rebel, you come pretty close, but you don't hit any of your fingers.
Haha. Nice shot.
Hit.
Yep.
Agility -1.
I'm gonna fail. Yeah, I know I'm gonna fail.
Hit. Are both your arms metal or just one?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay, so you take a shot and you're going, and you nick a finger. Not bad, nothing serious. You don't really even take damage from
Hey, that's not fair.
What?
That's the perks of being a troll, I do believe.
I've heard plenty of perks of being a troll. I can show you later. I'll just give you a wink.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Rebel.
Okay.
Take your shot. Agility -2.
Oh dear.
Someone's been playing this game for a while.
You're fine. You come close, but you don't hit. Hit agility -2.
That was better. That was good.
You don't nick a finger this time. You know that last one kind of that immediate hit of pain is like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that because you know while your arms are metal, there are feedback looped
Yeah,
into your
there's
nerves.
there's nerves.
All right. Rebel, do you want to keep going?
Fuck yeah, we do.
You're starting to get really close, but you're speeding up at the same time.
I'm assuming -3.
Yes,
Yeah.
-3.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Jesus Christ.
This is real good.
You're going tap for tap with each other here. You know,
One,
so far the only one who's messed up has been Pitt, and she barely messed up.
Who do we know who wins?
Yeah.
Whoever stabs their hand first.
Oh, right.
Quit wasting all the good rolls.
It's not even good rules.
Hey man, it's like this in real life.
Better than
too.
I'm gonna get.
Yep. Each time, with each shot, you're going a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Pitt, do you want to try and show out?
As in, like, keep going?
Well, you could try it with your eyes closed.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
And that's why.
All right. This time, you know, you cut a different finger, a little bit worse this time. Still no damage from it, but it's getting bad. All right. You know, it's hitting you a lot harder because you've been drinking from that bottle during your meeting, which was
Yeah.
45 minutes or so. So
Oh,
You're already-
really?
yeah, you were probably close to half in.
Okay.
Next up, Rebel. Same. Do you want to try and show off? Do it with your eyes closed?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Instead of -5, we're gonna get -7 because you can't see what you're doing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tap, tap, right through the back of your hand.
Oh, that's not good. Shit.
You take, call it 3 points. 3 points of
Alright.
physical damage.
It's your turn.
She wins.
He
Pretty
loses.
sure that,
You lose.
pretty sure
yeah.
that means I win. Get cocky.
All right. So while you guys are doing that, Ghost and Slim, I assume you two are talking and telling your story.
I do buy him his next shot, though.
That's only fair. You did win. Did
Yeah,
you have anything?
yeah.
Did you have anything wagered on this, or was it just friendly?
That
It's
was just friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, this time it was friendly.
Yes.
I'm gonna win next time.
You can try.
I thought you were gonna say, and I'm gonna get drunk for real next time.
Wait, he's
I
not
just
now?
might. Who knows?
I mean, you know. Oh boy.
Ugh.
And
That's
then,
gonna hurt later.
Oh, it's fine. So you've had worse.
You right. You right.
You said this is going on well.
I would
Really?
assume that while they're talking, this is going on. So
Ghost definitely isn't watching the game.
Slim's probably listening and watching everything at the same time, as much as he can.
Yeah. So,
Slim's watch.
well, you have heard of Cedar Crop?
No.
Really? It is a AAA in Germany,
Ah, Germany. Never been.
all throughout Europe. You really have never heard of Cedar Crop. It's the one run by he looks about a dragon.
Would Slim know
It
that?
is-
it's common knowledge. It would be common knowledge for someone like you. You know, the average street person isn't going to know that someone who has done runs in the past as well as worked in your industry would know that Saderkrupp is ran by a dragon.
Oh, that one.
I thought it was pretty well known by this point that Lofir runs Saderkrupp.
I mean, for people who pay attention to dragon politics, yes.
I don't think. I don't think Slim would do that as much as unless he actually had to. Absolutely, what the hell?
Yeah, the business of dragons is the business of dragons.
Yeah,
That's true. But anyway, listen. I had a friend. He worked for Saderkrupp years ago. Well, this man, he was what is he? He was very important researcher. Okay, he studied. Let's say he studied ballistics, like our friend. Well, one time, a rival, they were hired to extract this man. A deniable operation. Typical corporate war. But here is the thing. When the corporations are involved, nothing can be trusted. For you see, there Johnson tried to frag them when they went to drop my friend off. After all, it was Raraku. And they were not prepared. They did not even bother to look into it. Well, my friend, he was able to make his way out, which is how I know the story. And let us say, the others that survived that, all two of them, by the skin of their teeth, Saderkrupp, take care of them later. This is why I do not trust Mr. Johnson. You never trust Mr. Johnson.
You think we actually trust them?
I never trust. I always want to know who he works for, or what he do, or what he does. This is why. It is always good to know who you're truly working for. One need not have morals in the work we do, but one needs to have information. This is how you stay alive. I am surprised. You seem like a man who understands the business. I'm surprised you had not thought of that.
See, I take an entirely different approach. Information is great. Comes real handy in this line of work, comes real handy in the line of work I used to do. But there's also a two-edged sword to it. You see, like I told you before, information gets you in their crosshairs. It makes them take notice of you. Why should you frag someone who knows nothing? Why should you frag someone who's just delivering a box? If it's really that bad.
It's never just the person who delivers the box. They have contacts, right? There's all sorts of connections that we make. There is all sorts of reasons. Money. They don't want word getting out later. After all, once you see the face of Mr. Johnson, that could come in handy later and work against them. That alone is sufficient reason for some to be betrayed. Sometimes it is as simple as Mr. Johnson is someone trying to rise in the corporate ladder. And they want the money, or they want to say, "Oh, look, I did such a good job. I got the work done for free." And they can use that as an advantage. You must understand, the corporate structure, it is cutthroat. And if Monsieur Johnson is connected to any corporation, I cannot expect anything but them to be cutthroat as well. Now take from that what you wish. Think about it. Mull on it. Consider. There are many reasons for betrayal. And information? Yes, it is one. But it is not the only. In fact, it is possibly the least common. And besides, if you have information on who Monsieur Johnson is, you would likely know who his family is. They try to frag you, you frag their family. Problem solved. They not frag you.
Oh, and there's where you're wrong.
Ah, see. Sometimes you win out, but the information, it is always good to have. And besides, who's to say someone doesn't come asking us later who hired us? We can sell that information for money. After all, our job is done with Mr. Johnson. We owe him no allegiances. My allegiance is to my fixer. And
Hey,
even he.
you guys want some drunks? Drunks?
I've
Thank
already
you, but I
had
am
my
fine.
drugs for now.
Alright, fine. I'll take my drunks somewhere else.
We'll just keep
Perhaps
on.
later. But I hope you see where I am coming from. When this happens to a close friend of yours, it is something you do not forget.
Out of character, I apologize for this ahead of time, but it's gotta go. You feel gun barrel in your stomach? Take this as no offense, but I don't take kindly to people saying that they'll frag innocent people just because they got fragged. Someone tries to kill me, I try to kill them. Now, you're not going to try to kill me, and I'm not going to try to kill you, but I need you to know. If you start taking out kids and families, this is going to go real bad real quick.
I'm not saying it is a first choice of action, but a last choice? Sometimes it may have to be.
See, that's where we differ.
Or you fake the death. It does not matter.
I reholster
point
and I
is-
leave.
Where are you going?
Baby, come back. Get the drunks with us.
But where's
He
the,
was
where's
need-
the elf guy going?
Accept your babbling. Okay.
I need to use the bathroom. Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Alright.
I use the I
Okay,
legitimately
now.
use the bathroom, and then I come back like a couple minutes later.
Your character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Take that roleplay to the next
Oh,
level.
my.
yeah.
He's gotta go to the
Oh,
bathroom
is it
using his Mr. Johnson.
I'm gonna have to talk to my personal Mr. Johnson for a little bit.
Should not be that fun.
Sam, you good?
Good as I'll ever be.
Cool. Come get a drunks with us.
You know what?
If
Screw
you-
it. I'll do it. And
And
Slim
I
starts
will
drinking more.
excuse
Yeah.
myself from the bar after paying off the drinks. That I
All our
paid for.
drinks are on him.
No, the first round.
All the
Oh,
drinks on
no.
him.
Shh. Rebel. Shh.
Hey,
okay.
bartender.
How much New Yen is that? Would that run me?
Okay. I have a couple things real quick.
Yeah.
We'll come back to your total. Slim,
That's bad.
how many drinks did you have?
With Ghost 1.
In total tonight? This evening?
Let me think.
Thought he said he had a triple.
A triple, yes, but
Well, triple counts as 3.
after
it's one drink, it's 3 quantities.
after Ghost leaves, I probably would get deep in my cups, maybe another 20.
Okay, never mind then. I won't make you make the check. You're good. You chose it on your own.
Oof.
Oh dear.
He chose it on his own. It's good. Trent knows.
Yeah.
I also know.
Yeah, you were there.
I seen it.
I seen it.
I'm his fucking roommate. I
Yeah,
know.
it's the
Okay.
finished breakfast, but without the cigarette.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Ghost,
Yeah.
you said you were buying the first round, and then were you leaving the first round? Or are you kind of sticking around?
After I finish telling my story, when he gets up and leaves and then comes back, it's pretty clear that my statements have made me a bit of a pariah right now. So he's gonna leave.
Okay. So
When they get the call for the next job, he'll come back. But
your story took probably like 20 minutes, give or take. So I'll say, were you guys drinking top shelf or average?
I just finished the bottle that I grabbed.
Okay, that was from Johnson, so you don't have any charge for you.
Nope.
We were taking shots. I got down to -5.
Alright. Let's call it 300 New Yen.
all right, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Okay. You rebels go on into the night, drinking and talking and celebrating a job well done. Money in your pocket.
Drunk.
Drunk.
You guys make it back to your own apartments or sleep in your cars. Fun fact, all the cars have autopilot in Shadowrun. That's a
Way
thing.
to go,
Oh,
Tesla.
good.
Nice.
Good, because we're fucking wasted.
That's
Sleeping under
kind of the point. With
Yeah.
everything being technology based now, where everyone does everything on the internet, they realized a long time ago, hey, this isn't that safe. Let's make it so the cars drive themselves. You can also drive your own vehicle if you choose.
No.
Solid move.
Which at
No.
this point Slim does not do.
After all
He's
these
not
drunks,
ready.
are you kidding me?
But yeah, you guys make it back to your individual places. You choose otherwise.
I'm so glad. Nice.
But yeah, you guys are now. We're gonna transition into downtime, per se. You're gonna have like 3 weeks in game time before you get another call about a job. I think I'm gonna call it for the evening as well. Get 2 hours, finish the job out, got paid. So you guys now have 3,500 New Yen to choose to spend how you wish. And you guys get 8 karma.
What about that 1,000 from
Yeah, you
Yeah.
It's from Omar, which would be 4,500
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
because
didn't.
he cut off his
There you go.
ring finger of his left hand.
You just didn't want the thumb
Uh,
going.
It couldn't.
So
it couldn't have been the thug, 'cause that's way too tootin'.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, before it all closes down, I want to say like it's 3 weeks. Drink times between like now and next job. Yeah. Drunk times.
Well, that's if you'll stick around till for a few minutes afterwards, I'll explain the downtime thing.
Oh, and like how
you
we
can-
spend our money in karma then, or
Well, there's a couple different things, but I'll explain it real quickly. It's pretty straight, but Trent, if you want to do your outlude.
I can do that real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this is actually half recorded because internet troubles. All right. So that was another interesting adventure in the Shadowrun universe. We'll catch you next time, which is not 2 weeks because January is fully booked, which would probably actually put us in Call of Cthulhu. I think we'll be here next week. I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe D&D, maybe not if people are available. we'll catch it after the seat of the pants. So, cool music plays, the lights go down. We'll catch you next time.